You're watching a Fox 17 News special presentation, the opening of the Music City Center.
Oh, she sounds good. That's Sheryl Crow singing downtown tonight, the grand opening of the new Music City Center. Several artists dropping by to play for the crowds turned out to check out this new building. We'll have more of this music coming up a little later in this half hour.
With the addition of the Music City Center, many businesses had to give up their location. So what do the owners who were able to remain think of their new high-profile neighbor? Fox 17's Kelly Sutton addresses that.
I think it's going to be a huge impact on downtown, and a lot of the merchants down here, I think, feel the same way.
More meeting space, more hotel rooms, more visitors. The new Music City Center is open and hoping to bring people to downtown in droves. But how exactly do nearby businesses feel about it?
Hearing about it, I know once it does open up, it's going to be amazing.
The chefs at Savannah's Candy Kitchen are hoping for sweet success as well. The business has been open for a year, and they already see a surge when conventions come to town.
Usually we see the crowds probably around, they start to pick up around 2 o'clock, and then throughout the rest of the night, it'll just be busy, busy, busy.
Jonathan Scott, the general manager of Honky Tonk Central, has high hopes for the center. The new meeting space has already booked 101 individual meetings, a number Scott hopes will mean more patrons in his establishment.
I just think it speaks volume for the city of Nashville and what's going on in downtown Nashville specifically. I think the economy hasn't really taken a turn for the worst, and we've been able to kind of trudge through it, and we're looking forward to the convention center coming up. So it's been great. Business has been phenomenal.
And with a new place like the Music City Center sweetening the pot, Savannah's is hoping that the convention goers come to Nashville hungry.
Free samples, of course, and then the smell, because we do our pralines, and then samples of our fudge and ice cream. It's just all the sugar in the store. I mean, who wouldn't be happy?
I mean, who wouldn't? That was Fox 17's Kelly Sutton. You gave us a lot of feedback as well on the new convention center on our Facebook page. Ollie Davis posts, so the state is willing to spend millions on a building that is not needed but refuses to educate the public school kids. Wow, there are hungry and homeless families who are struggling, but let's forget about them and build another entertainment building for the rich. Good job, Nashville. Nicole Whiten says, it's beautiful. I can't wait to go to a seminar in June. Glenn Harness Jr. says, who cares? It's something that the city didn't need or want and led directly to a property tax increase. Brett Ritchie adds, amen to that. We did not need one of these. We need to pay our teachers more and help educate more. Thanks to everybody who left comments. You can also join the conversation at facebook.com/Fox Nashville.
The new Music City Center downtown has drawn thousands of people to the district over the last couple of days just to check out this new building. And Fox 17's John Dunn's live there outside the center with more on the excitement, which I gather has not ended, John.
Well, Scott, it's just about wrapped up. This two-day party's just now concluding here, but the star attraction, it still remains, the Music City Center itself. People have been coming out, they've been touring the building, but as you've been hearing, they've also listened to some great music tonight. The celebration ended just a short time ago with a big concert. Mickey Echo, the Fisk Jubilee Singers, Sheryl Crow, and Vince Gill, they all performed here this evening, and the crowd was still buzzing about the building. We heard a lot of people say this will help Nashville grow, and they're stunned by the size of the convention center.
Amazing. It's truly amazing. It's like when you're up on one level and you look down on another, you think a plane can land in here. Exactly. Well, yeah.
It's definitely drawn a lot of people here. It's got a bunch of people that are from Nashville just checking out the scene. That, I mean, I feel like a tourist in my own city. So.
Now, the evening concluded with a big fireworks display about 9 o'clock tonight, a fitting end to this celebration that has created such a buzz in downtown. Now, there is a sense that the Music City Center will be a game changer for downtown development. We're going to tell you more about that part of the story coming up tonight at 10. Live outside the Music City Center, John Dunn, Fox 17 News.
Thank you, John. Talk to you again in a few minutes. Now, as you have seen by some of the fun facts throughout this special, the Music City Center is enormous. And even though it's the biggest building downtown, it may not have the biggest environmental impact. Fox 17's Kelly Sutton now to tell us some of its eco-friendly features.
It's a monster of a building, over 16 acres and 2.1 million square feet. But the Music City Center has more to it than meets the eye. The new jewel of downtown is working to be green.
The average visitor won't be aware of certain things like certain materials that are used with recycled content.
Mike Leonard is the director of Studio Green with Hastings Architectural Associates. He says the building is designed with environmental and sustainable aspects in mind. Let's start at the top. The 175,000 square foot roof is green, designed to mimic the rolling hills of Tennessee.
The 4-acre green vegetated roof on the top of the building that helps to absorb rainwater and evaporate into the environment instead of taxing the city's stormwater system.
And speaking of water, every flush in the new Music City Center will be saving some H2O.
As well as the 360,000-gallon rainwater collection cistern that'll take that rainwater and reuse it for purposes like landscape irrigation and toilet flushing inside the building. So again, it's using resources wisely and trying to reduce operating costs for the building as well.
Also in the plans, solar power. As of now, the building is set up to have solar panels installed over the grand ballroom.
Yeah, I believe the number is there's 846 or something like that solar panels on the roof that were designed to produce enough energy to offset the lighting needs of the building. So while that'll be over a year's period of time when the panels collect the most energy, but yeah, that kind of investment that the city makes helps protect against, it's kind of insurance against rising energy costs as well.
All of these features could help the Music City Center achieve LEED Silver status. That's the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design Award for buildings that are environmentally friendly.
Well, it was Kelly Sutton reporting, and as she just said, the city's working to get this building LEED certified, which is sort of an endorsement of just how eco-friendly this center is.
So now that we have a new convention center, what is the fate of the old convention center downtown? We'll take a look. Country star Brad Paisley was part of the entertainment for today's grand opening, the musical mistake that even had him laughing next. But first, a look at some more fun facts about the new convention center.